All right, let's go. Oops. I was supposed to switch the team. Oh, it's fine. Fine. All right.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Pullet, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Pete...
And Cruyff! Messi with the clearance. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Pakistan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Royce. Quality ball. That's a good ball out wide. Marcelo. Romero driving forward. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Royce getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Quarter of an hour played. Nicely aimed pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Oh, they could be caught out here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Urawa Reds have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to break the deadlock. One 0 just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Urawa Reds have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Produces a cross. Romero gets it away. Koundé clears it away. Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Dang. It's a pretty good team. A couple things that needs to be upgraded, but he has a good team. But I think he gave up.
Marcelo.
Pakistan really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Luis Suarez. Cruyff. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Romero spots it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. He's picked his way through. Ibrahimovic. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Serginho. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's lost his man here. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. Urawa Reds have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ibrahimovic. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And that has put paid to that. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Royce. Luis Suarez. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Romero proves too strong, too smart. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Urawa Reds leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Away we go again. Urawa Reds leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's forced to go back. This is a promising build-up. Over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Hangs in a cross. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Messi powering forward here. And here's Suarez. He won't be happy with that one.
Oh.
And it's Van Basten. Stood up well to him there. Messi. And this is Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Luis Suarez is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pull it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. And a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Koundé clears it away. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's got the beating of his man.
Pakistan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Van Basten. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Luis Suarez. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Koundé getting this one clear. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ball's gone out of play. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rijkaard. Searching passes played there.
Pakistan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Urawa Reds close now to seeing this one through to the end. Great vision. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, that has not gone well. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Urawa Reds really impressed me with their endless energy, the way they went hunting after the ball.
He has a two back. I think he's doing the same thing I'm doing. I used to do. Yeah, I did a two back earlier, remember? Didn't work out as bad as well. So I resorted back to the three back and then back to
Well,
Arteta.
football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, this must be one of the most spectacular sights in football. Stand upon stand, stacked each on top of the other, right up to the sky, in order to accommodate the vast fan base of La Boca's Docklands. We're up and running then. Democratic Republic of Congo are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions.
Applies the finish! Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision, and he's worked it through. Oh, he's all alone. Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. Driving forward. And this is Luis Suarez. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Messi. He's having a pop! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
What a rocket.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Threads one in, and he plays one through. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright, and that's a good finish. And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Rawa Reds have their lead. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's on it, can he get away? And they've got rid. Democratic Republic of Congo have got it back, and they'll have another go. Olise can see things others simply cannot. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, come on.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that should get the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh no, this does not look... It's Rooney! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder...
Olise! Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Lam. And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Here's Vieira. Gabriel. No, that's been intercepted. Olise. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard with a definite fell there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice physical challenge. Scholes tries to pass it through. This is a promising build-up. Ibrahimovic. And that is well cleared. Vieira does well to get it back. Cahill. He's got away. Picked out brilliantly. Deftly away. Well, they've got it again. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Scholes. Odo. That's a good foray he's making. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he can thump it away. Diego Costa, he can run onto that. Otto. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So the action resumes. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now, can they get him away? There's the bullish header! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence...
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
think my co-op version is actually better. You'll see. I wonder.
Boca Juniors can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So straight into the action. Boca Juniors with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Van Basten tries to play it through. Rooney finding himself in space. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Caceres. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram getting this one clear. He's having a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Coman. Coman going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's busted. It's Van Basten! Goal!
Wow.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That pass has been well intercepted. Caceres. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Great vision. Nicely spread. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the finish! And he scores! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's being urged to shoot. Messi. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rooney. Tchouaméni. And it's Rooney. That's Guardiola. And the pass is intercepted. Rooney. And it's Messi. Tchouaméni. That's a cute ball. He's through here. Caceres made a surge from fullback. Turned out unsuccessfully. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely bit of skill. Tchouaméni. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Foot in.
Dang it.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he refuses to take the bait. Caceres. Cannavaro. And it's Rudiger. To Messi. Caceres. It's a good run down the right. Ball in towards the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got the results, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Boca Juniors. Number 7, Kevin De Bruyne.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 19, Gareth Bale.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro. Boca Juniors come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
There will be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caceres gets across to intercept that. Tchouaméni and Rooney. Rooney running with intent. Defending here is really tight. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
And it's Guardiola, spread out to the left. And he's managed to get free. Guardiola. Tchouaméni. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Just too high.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Rudiger is there, and he can pick it up.
The attendances for this match is
Nicely worked.
332.
Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution for Boca Juniors. Number 21, Lionel Messi. Number 10,
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland.
Cristiano.
And this is Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish?
Wesley Sneijder.
And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Erling Haaland. Number 23, Philip
Haaland. That's a little off target. And here's Neymar. It's Van Basten! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lahm. And it's Bale. Oh, no joy this time. Chouameni. That's the throw. Bale. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Now the cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bale with the clearance. Guardiola.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Guardiola. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Chouameni. And here's Van Basten. Now he's Van Basten! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this
What?
stage would
How's that not a
qualify as
foul?
steal.
Rosicki. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they're quick to get it back. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Bullish header!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's an imaginative pass. Van Basten. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he is deftly away. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bale.
No.
Be disappointed with that. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Haaland. Kaka. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that is it. The referee has seen it up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Yeah, I think my co-op is actually better. On attack, it's like that. And they are SS. You can make it a second one, so you can have long ball counter, and then you can set it up for whatever play style possession. Yeah.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. Things already rolling. Boca Juniors need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I get the feeling that a lot's going to depend on just how much of the ball Toni Kroos will get to see. It's vital that he can keep himself pressure-free and give himself those crucial extra seconds to take in the landscape.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that is asking. And a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Mm.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Mbappe! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Stojkovic plays it short. Now it's Stojkovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Stoichkov. Good read, needed to be. It's Rui Costa! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. This is a promising build-up. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Aguero.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Mbappe! Chance! That's put paid to the danger. Costa Curta. It's a promising position. And this is Aguero.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Stoichkov. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Stojkovic. Thuram.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rice. Thuram. No, again there's no way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's being urged to shoot. Roberto Carlos. Impressive jump. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Stoichkov. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Vieira going forward. Nicely aimed pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good, just the keeper in his... He's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And now the breakaway. Boca Juniors are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Thuram ventures forward. Played in. And he's there to deal with it. Vieira. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good spread. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's the end of the first 45. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either.
Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Inter Milan. He's having a hit! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bastoni, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Stojkovic, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Aguero.
Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Stoichkov! Oh, cracking effort.
Stoichkov certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Haaland. Vieira. And he's quick to return it. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Boca Juniors have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Stoichkov. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Stoichkov. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. And it's been hooked away. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against.
Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Stojkovic with the short one. Shot a goal! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Stoichkov. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ibrahimovic. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! And there's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's intervened well there. Haaland. Can he get it through? Adams cuts it out. Aguero. It's Aguero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Haaland. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball. Mbappe! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Stojkovic goes short. Oh, that was vital. And now a sudden chance to counter. But it's Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's onto this. He's free, he has got space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Stoichkov. Now it's Aguero. Pepe calmly anticipates. Thuram. That's good running with the ball. And he's cut it out. Stojkovic. Now it's Aguero. Roberto Carlos. Bastoni. 4 extra minutes added on. Plays a sharp little ball here. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rui Costa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation.
Boga! Goal! Marseille! The ideal start! That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, well played, well played. Rice.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. And that is a little undercooked. Boca Juniors have conceded twice already. This is a horribly uncomfortable predicament for them. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. And here's Messi. Yamal. Now it's crossed into the middle.
Boca Juniors are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Aimed beyond the defence. Schneider. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Kaka. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. No way through. Now it's Schneider. Marseille have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. He's found a way through. Hangs one in. And that has been cleared. Schneider. Rice.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's good running with the ball. And Yamal.
Marseille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi is standing over this one. Roberto Carlos! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Boga is there to clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. Boca Juniors are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rice. Ito. Edmilson. That's been slipped through. He's got away. And Messi! And there's a goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now it's Schneider. And he's picked it up out wide. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Schneider. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
Schneider really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And Neuer pull! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Boca Juniors are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. The midway point of the game.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 17, le numéro 13.
So it's back to business.
Boca Juniors clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And the counter is on. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Semenyo. And here's Azar. Schneider. And it's Vieira. That's an imaginative pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rodri. Now it's Semenyo. Nicely weighted ball. Azar, he leaps for it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the... Oh, good effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has been cut short. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
Decent chance! Rice, well seen, saw that coming. Haaland! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's made its way to him. Now it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great chance! Well taken goal. And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gabriel. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Knocks it into space. And he's cut it out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He has a look up. Can he finish? Goal! Marseille! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 8.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Messi.
Marseille with the lead.
Le numéro 3.
Oh, well measured. No, that's been intercepted.
Rodriguez.
Marseille surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lofted in. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! And again! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. the sort of thing you just can't teach.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Marseille go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Semenyo running with intent. Great ball if he can get there. He has found a way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well done, really robust. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. And the shot's on here. Cruyff. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Pass somewhat off target. That's a good ball out wide. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Koundé. Now Saliba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hernandez. Strong running down that left flank. And he's forced to go back.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Koundé. Not the most accurate pass. Nice looking ball. Tomori, looking for a runner, and he's intervened well there. Haaland, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Suarez. Pull it. Oh, played right into his path. Casemiro, it's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good strength. Pedro Neto, upright and purposeful. Oh, sweet feet. De Jong. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Musiala will... Musiala! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh my God, I was
looked
muted
sharp
this whole
there, didn't he?
time.
That's very well played.
Oh
He's
no.
done very well to take that back.
Come on, come on.
Rijkaard.
Through.
Oh, good read.
Through.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it took so long.
Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hot chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
All right.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Boca Juniors have their second corner now. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through, but that has not gone well. And that is out of play. Luis Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieira does well not to be outdone there.
What?
It's Casemiro! And he's really put himself on the line here. Hazard plays it short. Drives it in. That's a decent clearance. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Great chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Boca Juniors trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Boca Juniors really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Knocks it into space. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
De Jong for Pedro Neto. Great vision. He's found space here. Pedro Neto. And it's Casemiro. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Lam touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Yamal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pedro Neto. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
He's had a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. Boca Juniors are all square. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Substitution for Frankfurt, number 7.
So we have movement on both benches. So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Suarez. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. No luck with that dink over the top. Boca Juniors perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pressure coming in from all directions. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's shifting through the gears here. De Jong. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Casemiro. Oh, that's superb. Casemiro is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
De Jong. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Suarez.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Into the channel. Roberto Carlos looking to receive it in space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Van Basten coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Luis Suarez. Number 14. Yamal
Foot in.
Musiala.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Frankie de Jong. Coming on the field. Number 9. Marco van Basten. Number 17. Rui Costa.
Tomori.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Bale. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Quality ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Went up. Man, 3 games, 2 losses. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for watching.